Hello, everyone. My name is Tatiana, and I help dry eye patients like myself go from constant pain and discomfort to long lasting symptom relief so that we can all improve our quality of life with dry eyes. So, a lot of people do not know this, but nearly 85% of dry eye disease diagnoses originate from Meibomian gland dysfunction. Now, what is that? Well, Meibomian gland dysfunction is when your oil secreting glands that are located in your top and bottom eyelids are not producing the quality or quantity of oil that is needed to keep your eyes hydrated and constantly lubricated. Now, why is this important? You may ask. Well, this information is so important because once you understand the cause of your dry eye disease diagnosis, then you can better treat. You get it? So let's go over the common causes that most people are aware of that leads to dry eye disease. The number one is going to be age. Aging plays a big factor in a lot of illnesses, and dry eye disease and meibomian gland dysfunction happens to be one of them. Another one is screen time. This one is relatively new, but it is such a prevalent issue in our community because everyone is consuming more screen time, whether we're on our phones or on our watching TV or on our laptops or at work on our desktops. We are constantly staring at screens now, and that is significantly affecting our eye health and leading to a lot of really bad eye illnesses and conditions and diseases. Another one would be hormonal imbalances. This is one that affects women more. So, when a woman is experiencing pregnancy or menopause, they are really likely to experience dry eye disease symptoms. And if they don't treat those symptoms, then that could lead to dry eye disease. Another one would be side effects of medications. And the final one that I want to go over will be medical procedures and surgeries. A lot of people do not know this, but when you're getting cosmetic surgery or even surgery for an important condition for your eyes or for around your face area, a lot of side effects to those surgeries and procedures are dry eyes. So now that we've gone over a lot of the common causes for dry eye disease, let's take a closer look at the uncommon causes that a lot of people are not aware of, but also lead to dry eye disease. Because there are so many different things that we may do that we're not aware of that can lead to dry eye disease, I've divided up this part of the video into two separate parts. The first part we're going to go over is your environment. Your environment plays such a key part in your health, especially when it comes to dry eye disease. So, when we're talking about your environment, you want to pay close attention to your air quality. You want to avoid outdoor pollutants as well as indoor pollution that is caused from cooking or from being close to smoke. These type of air pollutants really irritate your eyes and worsen your dry eye symptoms. Additionally, you want to avoid fans, air conditioning, as well as heaters because these type of things also dries out the air around you and it pulls moisture from that air, which is vital for your eyes. Okay, so now that we've gone over your environment, let's take a closer look at the second part of uncommon causes that also leads to dry eye disease. This is going to be about your personal habits. I know this may be hard to believe, but there's a lot of things that you may do that you're not aware of that negatively affects your health and especially your eye health. So the number one bad habit that we're going to talk about is your blinking. The average healthy person is supposed to blink between 15 to 20 times a minute. However, due to our overconsumption of screens, like our phones and our laptops and our TVs, the average person is now blinking between 5 to 10 times a minute. This is significantly low and it is causing so much issues with our eyes, especially with our dry eyes. Mainly because our eyes really need that blinking because not only does it give our eyes a break from air and wind, but also every time we blink, our oil secreting glands are releasing oil that can go on our eyeballs and circulate and give our eyes that moisture that it really needs. So, blinking and keeping in mind how often you're blinking is very vital to improving your eye health. Another one would be your makeup, more specifically, your eye makeup. A lot of us do not understand how to remove our makeup properly. And this is really important because if you put on mascara or eyeliner and at the end of the day, you don't remove that eye makeup properly and you still leave some type of residue on your eyes, that is going to block up your glands and that's going to keep and prevent that much needed oil from releasing properly and getting onto your eyes and providing that moisture again. Another bad habit will be your sleeping habits. A lot of individuals sleep with their eyes open. I happen to be one of them. And I've been told all my life that I sleep with my eyes open. And I just never really cared about it because I knew that my mom did it and that I just got it from my mom. But it wasn't until when I was 20 and diagnosed with severe dry eye disease and I told my doctor about this that that's when I was informed that that is a really bad thing to do. And I know that we're unconscious and we're not really aware whether or not we're sleeping with our eyes open or closed. But if you do hear that you don't close your eyes completely when you're sleeping, it is really important to jump on that and do what you can to make sure your eyelids are completely shut when you're sleeping. Okay, so I left these last two personal habits to be the last ones because these are questionably the most important habits that you really need to break in order to improve your health overall throughout your entire body. So, the first one will be anxiety. So, it is really important to try to avoid or remove yourself as soon as possible when you see yourself getting anxious or feeling stressed out in a certain situation because that also causes inflammation in your body. And inflammation is one of the worst things that your body can have because it affects your entire body, especially your eyes. I have personally experienced anxiety and stress, and I can actually confirm that whenever I felt very anxious or very nervous or have so much anxiety that I'm almost practically shaking, that sooner rather than later, my eyes also start feeling very dry, very itchy, and very having a lot of burning and sandy sensations. And the last bad habit that I want to go over that is super important to your health is your diet and your hydration. What you choose to eat will either kill you or heal you. So making sure you're eating healthy and drinking water as much as possible throughout the day, forever, not just for a week, but forever, making it a lifetime habit, it'll only improve your health. Also, do not forget that your body is your temple. So be very careful on what you put in your sacred body. If you were like me a few years ago and you are ready to start improving your eye health by eating food that are better for your eyes and your overall body, but you don't know where to start and you don't know what type of meals would be able to help you out, say no more. I'm currently creating a free ebook that's going to be a list of really delicious, affordable meals that you can make that are pretty quick to make as well, that will really improve your eye health. You can click the link below and just give me your email address, and I'll be able to send you the ebook as soon as it come out. This was actually my first YouTube video, so I'm really excited and I really hope you guys liked it. I just felt like it was really important for us to better understand what uncommon things lead to dry eye disease because once we know better, we are able to do better. We're able to avoid bad environments and break bad habits so we can just improve our quality of life.